So, good evening everyone. So I finally got a stand. It still moves a bit because it's attached to the desk. If I were to attach it to something else and set it up, it probably would work and not jog. But anyway, so this is a little bit of a new setup. So what I have done is I have collected all of the money that I had left over from my budget. Actually, to be fair, some of it was meant to go in savings, which we're going to do that today. And look, got my nails done. Anyway, so basically we're going to save throughout our binders. We're not going to do. This is pretty much a savings, fun and games sort of video. I won't have one at the end of this month because I didn't get paid as much as I did last month because I was ill. So yeah, we're just going to count up what I've got left over. I think that's it. I have also started crocheting, so I kind of on the side make money from that. But to be fair, people are basically just paying for the yarn for their items, so it's not really much. Anyway, so we are going to count out the cash. There are designated areas that I want to do it, but hopefully this setup will work with my ring light above my phone instead of the backlight, because it looks like there's not that much obvious shadow other than that, my hand. Anyway, let's get started and let's get counting. So I have these bags. I know what's in these bags, and apologies for anyone that's got earphones. So there's a 20, a 20, and another 20, which is 60, and a 10, which in total in pound coins, that's 20, 40, 60, 70. And let's count up the notes. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in fives. So in total that's 110, because I said that was 70, and that's, yeah, anyway, I will recount it in a minute. 2 10s and a 20. So that would be, so there should be, I think I get, let's just count it. This is a little bit of a, I'll tell you what, I'm going to count it off camera. I've counted it there, so all of you kind of know how much I've got. Bearing in mind what notes I caught and I counted, but I'll just double check the amount. So be right back. So I have counted it. It's 150 for this savings challenge / putting it in the right folders challenge. I honestly don't know. And yeah, I can kind of see how I've got this much. Right, okay, so I am going on a holiday in June, which also has a wedding attached to it. So I'm literally, as much as I'm saving for it as well, as I'm saving as I'm going with my budgeting and other folders, like week in, week out, I'm literally just going to clear out the folders when we go, except for a few little bits. Like probably when I put money in this binder, this will probably be cleared out because I'm solely using this for the trip. Not that I'm hitting 5,000, but I've set it to this because I had another trip planned, which, to be fair, we don't need 5,000, but it's nice to have a target, and if you don't use it, you don't use it. And I've also saved in this one And I might keep this one going because I might use this for my crochet supplies, so crafting sort of supplies, and then the rest have their own designated subject. But let's get started with some fun and games. I'm just going to check which one I'm going to do. Right, so I will leave the change in the bags and I'll just take out of the bags when I need it, saving it all clashing on here. So we are going to start with this. That's leftover money. So let's scratch. That's perfect. I think this is a better choice of doing it this way. Right, so let's scratch one of these off. So what is there? So it's a 10-sided dice I need. It's so difficult without the light because I've also turned off the study light so that shadow didn't come from the main light. So it's a bit tricky knowing where everything is. So yeah, I'm going to roll this 10-sided dice. 0 is 10, and then it will tell us which one we're going to scratch. So that is 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to scratch this one. I am going to take it out of there so the scratchy stuff doesn't go. So it doesn't go on the folder. So it's this one. So we're going to scratch. Sorry if it jogs it. It doesn't jog as much, I don't think, from what I can see. So that was £4 in here. So we are going to take it out of this one. Not that it matters, but I might as well start with the smaller one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put it in this one. And then this back. I think it's echoing a bit because my stand is metal. So whenever I tap it, you'll hear that. So I think I'm jolting it. So apologies for that. So we've got monthly rainbow colour and save. So because we've finished on January, we haven't had our first week of February. We're going to have to finish off January. So January's got 2, which makes sense. So we just need to roll the dice, and it will be the 6-sided colour dice, and it will tell us what amount to put in depending on the colour. Sorry if the light, yeah. Sorry about that. I just know that sometimes ring lights flash on these, but I'll try and keep the ring light from, keep it flattish. But the problem is, if I do that, I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, but yeah, it's those amounts down there. I know that's probably annoying. So let's get the 6-sided dice, and it has to have all the colours, which is that. And let's roll. So orange for 1, which is 2. And purple for the other, which is 6. So in total, that is 8. Let's see what's here. I think this is 6. So yeah, that's 6, but what we're going to do is, if it's 8, we're going to do a £5 note and £3 coins. But we can probably change it up as we go. Right, so okay, we can probably definitely change it up. Right, so all of this is going back in here, but let's just quickly change it up a bit. So we've got in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and £2 coins. So we are going to take the £10 note. And then what we're gonna do is put that to one side, and this one, so what is it, orange and purple. So I am going to colour these two off camera, which is orange and purple, and then we're going to write the total that January had. So be right back in 2 ticks. So we're back, we've coloured them in, so let's count up for January so we can keep a track on what we've got. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 22 for January. And it's all going to stay in this folder anyway, and I will obviously change it up as I go. If we get to a big number, I will put it in the bank. But that is 22. There you go. 22 for January. And then we will be on February. The next time I do a weekly budget. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much 2 on each one, but with pretty much 2 on each one, to be fair. And obviously when there's 5 weeks in a month, then obviously it'll be less per week. But yeah, so we've completed January, probably quite on the dot. It's quite impressive. Anyway, so that's going back in there. So I'm not going to do that for now. I think I'll change that up. This is sort of like a change up, mixed up video. It's more like to just give you guys an update and get back to 0 and then do it properly this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. Let's put 5 and 5. And let's put the 10 in. Actually, let's put 2 5s in there. There goes 2 5s. So kind of want to, no, on the pump, nope, not on that one, not on that one, not that one. Right, so I think what we're going to do is that the right one? Yes. So as much as it says 250, I will not ever spend 250. But as we're in the month of Valentine's Day, I am going to put away some money into this one, and then some this month, and then me and my hubby will share the costs. So first is going into here, Valentine's Day, which is very, very soon. We're going to colour it in this pink, and we'll be right back, because what I'm going to do is colour in £30 worth on here. Be back soon. So all coloured in, I've done £30 worth in Valentine's Day. Don't think that's it for that one. Didn't have anything in here. Nope. So maybe let's. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think which one. I will be right back. I need to check my laptop. So, hi, I'm back. So I was just checking, because I have set different folders for different funds. So emergency, home fund and car fund, I believe those are the categories, which means I think I'm going to have to so we've got one is house fund, one is car fund, and one is emergency. So we are going to play with 50 for car fund. Let's start with that first, and probably, well, it depends, but we're going to do 50 for car fund. If it goes over, it goes over. I'll either go 50 or over. So I think we're going to randomise this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're going to throw a 10-sided. Oops, excuse me on that. Bit too high. We're going to throw a 10-sided dice, and we are going to then count which one, and we're going to mark which one we're on to next time we roll. So 1, Rainbow Tea Party. So, oh, didn't mean to take that out. Oops, didn't mean to take that out. So, Rainbow Tea Party. So each teapot is £5, and each teacup is £2. Right. Okay, so we're going to do a scratch off, and then 1 teapot and 1 teacup. Yeah, let's do that. So right, so that is Alice, and that saves 10. So it would be 10, 15, 17. So we've got to do £17. So I'm going to regret this change malarkey. I might just get this all changed up. I don't know. Anyway, who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 15, and number 2 is 17. So that will go in this one. To be fair, I might just end up having to get a change pot anyway. So we need to mark off. Let's go for a pink. Mark off a teapot. And mark off a teacup. There you go. And that one is done. So that one's done. Or for this turn, that's done. Right, so from here we'll count. So 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's the game board. So this is going to be fun. So we're going to use a 6-sided dice for this. Okay, I'm going to use a 6-sided dice. So I'm going to roll this and see where it comes to. We'll do one roll. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be £3. So that goes in here. £3. And then what we do is we mark that's where we are. And then we count from there. That's that. So that in total has been 17. What was that? 3. That's been 20 so far. So there's still like at least 30 to play with. So let's roll. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the Cheshire's cat. Cheshire's smile. So this is just how many I will do. So each tooth is 5. So we might as well do a 10 then at this rate. Might as well do a 10. So put 10 there. And then we'll just colour in 2. So we'll just colour in these 2 up here. Not that I'm best at colouring, but there we go. There's the 2. Right, so so what did I say that was? 20, 30. Did I say 20? Yeah, 30. So there's 20 to play with still. So good. And we're going to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Or Tweedledum, yeah, and Tweedledee even. Whatever. Basically, we've got these. So what it is flip the coin. If you land on yellow, Tweedledum, yellow dungarees, save 5. If you land on red, Tweedledee, red dungarees, save 10. Right, so we need to get these. That one. No, that's even drink me. It's this one. Now, I'm not great at flipping, so we'll see. So we're gonna. That was actually a good flip, and it landed in the camera. It sort of went up into the camera, but it landed in the camera shot at least. Red dungarees is save 10, so we're going to save 10. That's a given. So that's 10. Goes into Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Right. That goes there. So we've used that as well. So that's still 10 left. So we're going to roll again. So that's 5. Oh, I forgot to mark it off. Forgot to actually mark it off this. So, do I do the mark of what? Yeah. So I'm going to do the cross of what I flipped. So we still need to count 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are just painting the roses. So I've put them as £2. So going to so we've got 10 left, I think. So I'm going to colour in one or two. 2 roses. Let's colour in 2 roses. So we're going to do 2 roses, and I'll be right back after I've coloured these in. Voila! 2 roses done. So we put £4 into this. Sorry for the earphone users. So we put £4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into this one. So we're gonna let's put that out of the way so it's all changed now. I'll be save people that use an earphone. I'll be right back in 1 sec. Right, all done. So all my changes in here now. So we're going to put that one away. I have noticed this is a bit of a long video, and I apologise for who doesn't like these long videos, I guess. But we're going to roll again. So out of the 50, we've got 6 left, but like I said, it's 50 or above we're going for. So 2. So 1, 2. So this is an eat me, drink me. Similar to Tweedledum and Tweedledee, I feel. Yeah, £5 and £10 if it's an E or a D flip. So we'll get that one out, which is a bit of a tinier one. But let's give it a go. I will go for that, but that was a bit of a rubbish flip, I feel. But let's do it twice because that was 5, so we might as well get it over and done with. That was a better flip, and that still landed on the D. So that is actually £10, but twice, mark off 2 of them. So 1 and 2, still £10. So we put £10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I feel like I'm going to have to change this up and put some of this maybe in the bank or place. Get 1 placements. I honestly don't know. I feel like I need those rainbow budget and plans number 1 placement placeholders. I feel I need that, so I'll probably have to invest in some of that as well. But that's, yeah, see, even with that much change, it's not shutting really. So can I get that in there just so it stays? Yeah, I have. It's in there. So that's that one. Like I say, anything I say for the holiday is going to come out of the binders anyway, except for a few. So let's play Rainbow, Roll, Spin and Scratch, because I know this can hit quite a high margin, to be fair. And yeah, I kept it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So let's put the arrow on. Let's get that and the colour dice. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. So you've got a plus dice and a colour dice. So let's move those 2 out of the way and let's roll these 2. So it's an orange. Take away whatever number is on the fin. So it's 2. And what folder are we going for? Sorry, that shook it. So we're going into yellow, which we haven't scratched one yet. In yellow. So in yellow we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 back up there. Yeah. So we're going to roll a 10-sided dice. To which one we get 10, which is back to that one. That's 1 and 10. So we'll scratch the first one. Oh, this is interesting. There we go. So that is 2, and orange, if we go back to this, we've got 2 as orange, and that's orange. Take away that number, which is 0. So if we go back to the instructions, Create your sum and work out the answer. Save the amount. If the answer is a negative number, save 5. If the answer is 0, then save 10. So, it is 10 for me today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I will need to change these up at some point. I feel. Like what I might do is literally get notes for this month's budget and use the change in my weekly binders, most probably. So I think we've got enough to do it again, I feel. Yeah, let's do it again, I think. Yeah, let's do it again. So, go back to there. Roll the dice. Purple, 6 plus. This might have gone a little bit wrong, guys. Let's spin the wheel and see. It's on purple. Purple and purple. And we haven't scratched off the purple yet. Here we go. I bet you this is going to be a huge amount here. So let's roll this one and see which one we scratch. 2, 1, 2. So we're scratching this middle one. Let's see what it is. Oh, of course it's an 8. I hope you guys didn't hear that, but I'm very, very bloated, so that was either a burp or something else. Apologise. Right. So, purple is 6 plus 8. Now we need to do my maths. It's 12, 13, 14, right? Yeah, it's £14. Fair enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah! Dropped it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 goes into purple. This is going to be a very bulky binder. Right, so let's do that. Right, so we've done that. Now, do we dare do it again? Gee whiz, we're already on 40 minutes. I don't know if we should do it again or we should get ahead of February monthly thing or something else. Right, I think we should get ahead on something else. I feel, yeah, because I mean this is getting used for my crafting, so I feel like that's enough given to me personally. Me basically giving to myself. Basically, I feel like that's enough of giving to myself and not being like the useful money. I feel like, yeah, that. Yeah, probably a wise decision to stop there. So they can go away and they can go away. Right, so let's so we've done car. Let's do home, but I need to check which one is home. Sorry, I'm very disorganised this afternoon, so I apologise for that. And I feel like my computer has completely crashed. What is it? Oh no, it's only on 21%. So let's go to House Fund, which is Rainbow Oz. Let's go to House Fund. Right, so again, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to have an 8-sided dice instead, which is not actually here. Do we do a 6-sided dice? No, let's do an 8. So I have to get my 8-sided dice out, which I have no clue where it is. That's my 10. Guys, I have no clue where my 8-sided dice is. Bear with me a sec. I think it's in here. Yep. Looks like it's in here. 8-sided dice. No. Yep. Sorry guys. I had to get my 8-sided dice out. I've got a bunch of dice that I don't tend to use, but I didn't think I had those tasks. So that's an 8-sided dice, so we're going to throw the 8-sided dice. 8, of course. So that goes to this one, Good Witch, Bad Witch. So it's another flip one. All of these binders are from Rainbow Budget and Plans, RB and Plans, for short. So again, if it's Good Witch, save 5. If it's Bad Witch, save 10. So we have a flipper for this, I believe. Yeah, pink and green. So we've got a flipper. Green. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So take those in there, and I'm going to mark off that's what we hit. So we're going to roll again. 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So this is a scratch one. So in total it says 85, but we will do a roll dice, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need the 10-sided dice and my scratcher. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to Right, and that might have been out of shot, so I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I'm on this one, so let's see what it says. So it's £5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's roll again. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the Lollipop Guild. So you just have to mark off a lollipop. And what do we have? We have 8 left. Yeah, 8 left. So let's do 2 lollipops. So let's mark off this one and this one. So I'll put £4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm impressed that was all in shot all the time then. So roll one more time. Let's do that again. That wasn't in shot. Well, it was one less than what I'd done out of shot, but hey ho. So we're counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, great. Let's not do that. Let's cheat a bit and let's do the poppies. Let's just tick off the poppies. So yeah, let's just tick off 2. So we've got 1, 2, and that's £4. So that is all of the fun and games today. Again, that doesn't stay shut. So that's all the fun and games for today. So that was about 150 went into savings, Pacific stuff, or just fun and games basically. Well, actually, it all went to Pacific stuff. Even the folders I play games, they are Pacific categories. It was the home fund and the car fund. So that's it for today. It has been a 50-minute video. Sorry, that might have been because I nattered at the beginning. So apologies for that. Hope to well, not see you, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like and comment. It does help. And yeah, I will speak to you guys in the next video. Bye.